One of the downfalls of not having more diverse social scientists is that we are sort of leaving a whole bunch of interesting research and outcomes and evaluation of policies on the floor, on the ground, right? Where there are lots of things that could be evaluated that would be informative to fundamental ideals and fundamental questions in social sciences. I'll tell you just a brief example of something that I've been working on with other colleagues for a number of years now, is looking at a lot of American Indian communities have been providing universal basic income for about 25 years now. The vast majority of people in the United States don't know that. We've got a whole bunch of RCTs going on in a lot of different places, which is fantastic, but we have a track record of that. We can tell you whether or not it affects labor force participation, whether or not it affects poverty, whether or not it affects educational attainment, and the answer is it does in the good ways. From the community that we have. We have one community because we have data on one community, and there are hundreds of communities, dozens out of the hundreds that may provide this type of universal basic income. And these are sort of examples that could inform our policy debates that we're not talking about. Other communities in other parts of indigenous America are combating climate change in various ways, because often our communities are sort of on the outskirts of society in that sense, in sort of, the most environmentally fragile, and are coming up with the innovations that may inform policy choices and decisions in the future. We just don't see those. So there's lots of these things happening in multiple dimensions for multiple communities. And I think those are the things that we don't realize we're not taking advantage of. And nobody knows about them unless, as Marie was saying, you come from those communities because you see them with your own eyes.